Welcome back. 10,000 people crowded into a Bernie Sanders rally in Michigan. Take a look on the side. Protesting the repeal of Obamacare, we all know is coming as soon as Trump takes his hand off that Lincoln Bible on Friday. 10,000 people. The media reported it as if it were a million. Make America sick again. That's the narrative literally drawn on a whiteboard by Senator Chuck Schumer. Aren't the Democrats lucky to have him as their chief strategist now? He can crib a slogan that apparently makes him qualified to lead. Dreadful times are set to hit the American people if we let the monsters in the Republican Party lead us over the hill, past the point of no return, dare we even say it, repealing Obamacare. That's what we're told. Listen to Senator Harry Reid's prophecy.
Maybe there's something more cold and calculating and mean-spirited than that. Let's have a few people die, because that's what will happen. You get rid of Obamacare, people are going to die. We've had, in the last few days, doctors have written columns, op-ed pieces in our major newspapers talking about how terrible it would be to not have Obamacare. And if these people are going on this, we're going to repeal it. We know it's going to be horrible, but it'll be so horrible in a few years. Maybe they'll work with us. By then, there'll be dead bodies all over.
Listen, the Democrats are too cowardly to tell you. They're too afraid to lose their legacy if they tell you the truth. So I'll go ahead and do it for them. You're not going to die if we repeal Obamacare. But here's the ironic part. The Democrats tell us we'll die if we let Republicans in Congress repeal Obamacare and replace it with something not in full-on death spiral. But U.S. military veterans are actually dying on President Obama's watch under the eyes of the greedy bureaucrats whose corruption is only outdone by their lying and negligence and ignoring the reports of waiting lists we've been seeing for 8 years under Obama. And you know what? 8 years later, and it hasn't changed. Veterans are still waiting, getting sicker, dying. It's taken 8 years, and the problem hasn't been fixed. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but wasn't Obama supposed to be the hope and change president? Shouldn't veterans be his first priority? Why on earth would we trust a man with our health care when he so grossly neglected his duty, his responsibility and compassion for the men and women who serve our nation, and the health care we promised to them that at times is literally costing them their lives? Meanwhile, our tax money is being spent on this, fake Syrian passports, on this, driver's licenses for illegals, and this, sanctuary cities for criminal aliens. But let's trust our government with our health and well-being, shall we? Yeah, no thank you. And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. And don't forget, if you miss an episode of Tipping Point, you can now go back and watch the archives up to 2 weeks ago on cloudtv.com. There are 2 weeks worth of episodes saved there, cloudtv.com. In the meantime, catch us live here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.